Hey guys, welcome back to part 2 of the WoW video. If I'm not welcoming you back and this is the first time you're watching a WoW video on my channel, then welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to go through all of the screenshots and the videos that were released on the press tour that just happened on Monday. First up, Jade Forest. Just a little, looks like they might put some NPCs or something in here. A little bit of questing. It looks pretty. I like the trees. Here, Jade Forest again, from a more pulled back aerial kind of view. Also pretty. The trees don't look as horribly awful. You can see like the little temple guy back here, little archway here. I think that's a balloon there. It looks nice. I'm liking the look of the game so far. Typical spider webs. I like how they're not just like on the ground or like stuck to the tree. Like they're actually off of the... They actually look like cobwebs, like a spider actually made them go there. I like the coloring on the spider. It looks pretty freaky. This kind of looks like STV, not going to lie, but it's another shot of Jade Forest with some waterfalls. More Jade Forest. Probably another little questing hub there. Or maybe you have to go there for a quest. I don't know. This looks like... I don't even know how to describe the detail that I'm seeing here in the wall. But obviously it looks like the Great Wall of China, but in this case it's the Great Wall of Pandaria. I think I see creatures down here trying to invade or something. But I like the look of it. It looks really nice. The sky looks fantastic. It looks like actual sky, kind of. Look at the trees back there. That looks awesome. Here we've got a ruin of some kind. Looks like that guy's house. Poor guy. Sunset on the beach. Again, looks like STV. I don't care that much because it looks really good. A statue of a crane and some actual cranes. Again, it looks pretty. I don't know what the point of the statue is at this present time, but it looks good. More cranes on the beach. More cranes in the forest. Some crazy little spiky tiki elemental dude. Some lion statues. This looks like it's in the Storm Stout Brewery, which is one of the instances. It's Chen's Brewery. You go in and help them clear it out of baddies that have taken over. More of the brewery. More of the brewery. It looks like it's going to be an interesting place to fight. Questing hub with some of the panda models. If our gear looks like this, I'm very happy. More of the questing hub. This is what appears to be the entrance to Temple of the Jade Serpent. That is going to be one of the dungeons. And if I remember correctly, it is the equivalent to Utgard Keep or Hellfire Ramparts or Blackrock Caverns, the intro dungeon to the expansion. More of the temple. This is the Veil of Eternal Blossoms. It's very... I can't remember what the area was called in Cataclysm, but it looks like where the red dragons go. I can't remember what the name of that area is, but that's what it looks like. Looks like a nice place that like Pan is hanging out. They kind of look like with the pole arms there. They kind of look like the Kalawak, which they would have made a cool playable race too. No. More of the Veil. This, I'm not sure what it is, but I like it, and I want to go there, and I kind of want to try to read the books. Looks like an instance door. Same place as before. It looks awesome. Looks like up here, like right there, there could be a boss that's probably standing up there and we have to kill him. These guys look, it looks like a cross between a ram and a Talbuk. Like they smashed the models together and this is the art that they came up with. I'm going to go ahead and assume that those are going to be mounts at some point. Little questing hub in the Valley of the Four Winds. Another crane statue, also in the Valley of the Four Winds. This is on the Wandering Isle. For those of you who don't know, the Wandering Isle is the big turtle, which is also an island, the Wandering Isle, because he's a turtle and he's wandering. And it is the 1 to 10 starting zone for the Pandaren. More Wandering Isle. The fact that all this grew on the back of a turtle is insane. And that they were able to pull off buildings and having a civilization on the back of a giant turtle. It's astounding to me. Some dead guys sitting at a table playing mahjong. I don't know what the hell they're playing. But whatever it did, it killed them. It didn't work out too well for them. More Wandering Isle. Nice little temple. It looks like a one of the Night Elf pools. We got a yak pulling a dude in a cart. This is Armsmaster Harlan in Scarlet Monastery. He is the replacement for Herod, obviously. Something tells me he's going to have a whirlwind attack. Just guessing. This is a couple of NPCs channeling spells in the new Scholomance. I like the new undead model that they got going back here. I don't know if it's new or not, but it looks fairly newly textured. And they're pretty big. And then this is kind of weird because it's just a warlock in, or a gnome in some very warlocky gear. It's not working out too well for him. He doesn't look very threatening. Here we've got some of the Hosen, which is one of the races we'll be encountering in Pandaria, and they're fishing. And here's their pile of fish. The fish look kind of stupid, and if they're getting caught by monkeys with Wolverine claws, maybe they are kind of stupid. This little guy, he looks like the Ooga Booga Booga guys in the Goblin starting area. If he makes the same noise, I will probably cry in laughter. More of those fancy monkeys at what looks like their own village. Looks kind of troll architecture, but then again, they live in the jungle, so I'm not really surprised. Close-up of the monkey. He looks pretty intelligent, not gonna lie, and he looks pissed, and I don't want to fight him. Nope. Don't want to fight him. It looks like his wand can eat me. I don't know what this is, but... oh, here we go. Lava cave in the STV diamond mine. This is a screenshot from part of one of the new battlegrounds, which is the STV diamond mine. I can go through an overview with you guys of the other... the battleground updates, if you would like, in a different video. This is a Jingju. It's another sect of the Tauren type people like the Tonka were in Northrend. These are the Tonka of Pandaria. They live the same basic lifestyle, like looking at their architecture and whatnot there. This is the Temple of the Jade Serpent. Here's the Jade Serpent, and this is more of the Jade Forest. all up in this area. I don't know why they used Talbuk here, because Talbuk seems kind of foreign, alien, shouldn't really be on Azeroth, just because they were on Outland. But then again, I don't really know the history of the species. More of the entrance to the Temple of the Jade Serpent. Here's the statue of the Jade Serpent with the temple in the background. Got some pandas fighting some crocs. Like how this one's all like, Hee-aw. Actually, they're all doing that same exact position. He's holding a fishing pole. You're going to fight a crocodile with a fishing pole? Come on. And this one's holding a fish. Are you trying to kill it or feed it? Panda female. Here we go. In my opinion, I get what they're trying to do because this expansion is going to bring in a lot of kids because of the Kung Fu Panda and the Pokemon stuff. But personal opinion, they could have made the female pandas look a little bit more vicious like they did with the Worgen. The Worgen females, when they started out, were also a little too cute, so this could just be the first take on the model. But then again, a werewolf is kind of meant to be more vicious than a panda, so we'll see how that turns out. But hopefully they update it at least a little bit so it doesn't look as cutesy. Got a bunch of dudes training here. Completely shirtless pandas. This guy's got a crossbow. I don't know what he's aiming at, but he's got a crossbow. These little guys are the Verming. They follow the Gorlock, or the Oracle model that they used in Wrath of the Lich King. They are crazy little bunny people. They like to bite, obviously, explosives because they're trying to kill you. These guys are in the Stormstout Brewery at the moment. They are part of the things that took over. And you're going to go in there, clear them out. This is a pulled back view of what I was talking about before, the Wandering Isle. The Wandering Isle, as I said, giant turtle. Here's his head. Here's the shell. Can't see underneath the water because of the reflection. But this is the 1 to 10 starting zone for the pandas. As far as I know, it doesn't appear on the map because it's moving, so you can't really pinpoint where it's going to be at any given time. My question is, why haven't we seen more giant creatures like this? What if Azeroth, or not really Azeroth, but what if the Eastern Kingdoms and Kalimdor are really just a giant turtle and we haven't figured it out yet? What if? That would be insane. Got a panda, full gear, all cocked up, ready to go. Crazy little lightning bug here. Another monk right there. Got his staff with, I'm not sure what that's actually supposed to be, but it's probably his beer. Just guessing. He's got the Herod treatment with only one shoulder pad. I'm not liking the mustache on that guy. Another shot in Scholomance, just some dudes, skeletons. I like how they're updating the models in these dungeons to give them new gear so it looks more updated instead of going back into the old dungeon and just tuning everything up. Tiger statues at the Shadowpan hideout. The Shadowpan is a specific faction within the pandas. These tiger statues are awesome. If at some point those statues turn into actual mobs and we can ride them or kill them, I will be a very, very happy WoW player. Another shot of part of the Wandering Isle. Got some foxes down there. I assume they'll be tameable. The Verming again. A full frontal of that Tauren guy that we were talking about. Yongal. That Jingju, or whatever it was before in Yongal, I don't know if like that's the specific name for the guy or the race, but either way, he looks awesome. I would rather play a Tauren if he looked like that, because that looks pretty badass. And it looks like he's dual-wielding Cruel Barbs, which that's the best you can ever do, ever. Got a party here ready to go. This is probably Chen Storm Stout right here, because this looks like the brewery, and this looks like your party is ready to go here. And this looks like the brewery, and he looks like that's probably Chen. That is probably Chen Storm Stout. More stuff in the brewery. We're fighting the Hosen, which is the monkey people. A concept art, Horde Panda. Kind of fat. More concept art. This is the samurai version of the panda. This female panda looks even more cutesy than the other female panda that we pulled up before. That too. See, this is not good, guys. You need to make them look at least a little more vicious. Not everything needs to have sex appeal. Dwarven females don't have any sex appeal. Give it to another race. Let another race do that. One of my other YouTubers that I now watch on a consistent basis on Press Heart to Continue, youtube.com/Press Heart to Continue. Her name is Dodger. She says that the dwarf female body and the panda female body are essentially the same. They just swapped out heads and gave it fur. What you have seen, you cannot unsee. You now have... Just picture this. Picture this without fur, and have that be a dwarf female head. Does that work for you? It doesn't work for me. Make it look at least a little bit better. Please, Blizzard. Please. Same screenshot from before. And that is it there for screenshots as far as what is out right now. And I will also run through the videos for you to show you what's going on there. This is Pandaria. Playing a YouTube video while recording, probably not the best for the frame rate itself, but it'll work. We'll do all of the panda stuff first, and then I'll go into the Star Wars. This is B-roll footage of the Wandering Isle, where you'll be doing your first 10 levels as a panda. I hope we actually get to explore every, inch of this during that 1 to 10, because I fully intend on not leaving that place until every little bit is completed. And I'm not using any heirlooms either. What is that? that guy. I'm gonna feel bad trying to kill it. Panda versus Hosen on the bridge there. Looks good. Valley of the Four Winds. Crane statue yet again. Vermin hopping around there. I don't know what the hell those are. Cave to go into. Like how they're irrigating. The Valley of the Four Winds is where the pandas grow most of their crops. As you can see here. Stormstown Brewery. Dead pandas, huh? Confirming. Two super monkeys. More super monkeys. More monkeys fighting. We're going to be dealing with a lot of drunk monkeys in this game. Mega monkey. That armor actually looks pretty cool. We'll probably end up getting that as one of the dungeon sets. Sleepy monkeys. They drop their food all over the floor. Another monkey boss. That's it for that one. Come back up here. Scarlet Monastery and I love the atmospheric music that they're giving into that. I love the aesthetic of this place to begin with. Now they're updating all the armor that everybody's wearing. I am so psyched to do this. Like, look at that. Look at that. They pulled him outside instead of having him down in the basement. Look at the updated armor and stuff. These guys look so much more threatening now. Look at that. That is amazing. Simply amazing. She doesn't look any different whatsoever. Not even a little bit. I hope they fix that. Liz, please fix that. Give her some updated stuff. Let her keep the hat. But at least fix the rest of it. I've only done Skullomance a couple of times, but these guys look familiar. This place had a ton of bosses. Ton of bosses. Clodface. Faster cut. All spinny fireness, awesomeness down to, I believe, would be Dark Master Gandling, the final boss. Alright guys, thank you for joining me on this adventure through the screenshots and the videos. Like I said in the last video, if you did not watch it, if Blizzard gives me a beta invite, I will be doing as much beta content as humanly possible. I hope you guys come back to enjoy that if I get in. Thank you for coming to join me on this adventure, and I will see you in the next video. Have a great